Just a couple of years ago, it was really hard to become a six-figure Forex trader. Not many people have tens of thousands of dollars to trade Forex, crypto and stocks. But for the last couple of years, trading industry has evolved a lot. You do not need to turn your small accounts into six-figure or seven-figure account to make the living from trading. For the big investments, we have dozens of pro firms that provide us capital now. If you can trade well and you can manage your risk well, you know how to control your emotions in trading, and you are a disciplined trader, then you can easily get six figures or even seven figures account without investing much of the money. So my journey to become a six-figure full-time trader is also starting now, as I am going to target a $400,000 funded account with one of the best firms in the industry, which is the Funded Trader program. Now this video is the first of many of my six-figure trading journey, and I am going to take you behind the scenes of what it is actually like to pass the pro firm evaluation, and I will show you live trading on how I am becoming a $400,000 funded trader. So make sure that you watch this video till the end, as you will learn a lot from this video. My trading style, my risk management style, the psychology and a lot more. It's the end of day one of becoming a six-figure funded trader, and I have made around 2.75% in my first day of trading a $400,000 evaluation from the funded trader. I took a trade on gold. I shorted gold from this level, made around 2% from this trade. Then I also did a very small scalp trade on USD Swiss franc for the buy side, and this was the scalp that I did. It was a very short-term trade, around 1 hour trade, and I was able to make around 0.5% from this trade as well. So now I am already in the third trade, and I shorted again gold from 1 hour time frame this time, because I am still bearish on gold for the higher time frames. So on 1 hour we have a very nice bearish trend, and I am expecting the continuation of the movement to the downside towards these lows of the daily time frame, and we can clearly see the lower lows from here as well. So it's going to take quite a lot of time for this trade to play out. Maybe I will close my trade when it will reaches this level, this support level which we have not yet tested, or maybe if we break it with a lot of momentum to the downside, I will continue to hold my sell trade. So let me show you my account history. This is how my account history of the newly started $400,000 challenge account from the funded trader looks like. I have made around $11,000 already in just one day, and it's not even the full 24 hours, but I was able to make around 2.75% from gold and USD Swiss franc sells and buys. I took a buy on dollar Swiss franc, I took a sell on gold, and now I am in my third trade for the gold this time again, and I am expecting a very nice sell trend from this level, and we will see how it will play out. But my account equity curve, it looks like this. The first trade I was up 2%, then another position I was up 0.5% more, then I ended up making around 2.75%, or which is $11,000 in my day one. And it's been around 19 hours and 21 minutes since the start of this challenge. So let me first give you why I took the trade from here on gold for the sell side, because it's very important that you also understand the reasons of me taking the trades. As you can see that I entered from here for the sell side and I exited from here, and the reason being is that we made a very big movement from the sellers to the downside towards this level, and when we made this strong impulsive movement, I wanted to have a pullback. I was expecting the market to come towards this level of support and resistance, but I wanted it to come with a lot of struggle, like a proper corrective movement, buyers and sellers, buyers and sellers, buyers and sellers, some sellers, and then rejection, show some signs of momentum from the sellers, which we got here. You can see this engulfing candle to the downside. We got a lot of strength from the sellers, and I decided that the moment we will clear this support and resistance, this very little support level here, I will take a sell position. So I got entered at this level, put my stop loss above this area, and my initial target was at this support level. But the way the market came towards the downside, I decided I will just hold a little bit longer to maximize my profits, which I did, and I ended up making around 2.25% from this trade. Now the reason why I have taken this trade, if we go to 4-hour time frame, we can clearly see that from the start of April, right here, from 21st April, since the IMF meeting, we have been making lower lows and lower highs on gold higher time frames. And we have reached this level, this big support level, and the moment we reached it, we got rejected first, right here, then we got rejected, then we made a rejection again, and when we made this rejection, look what sellers did. They made a very strong movement, but as this was a liquidity hunt, the market wanted a lot of people to first turn into the wrong side of the direction, which was for the buy side, so they can sell. So they made a very big movement to the upside, broke this level of resistance, made people think that we are going for the upside after this resistance becoming support. But what happened that we liquidated all the buy positions from here, and look how sellers made a movement. The way we went up, we went down similarly. So it means that the overall trend from the higher time frames, which is for the sell side, now it is again interested in taking the sell position, as we have made a pullback here first. After this lower low, then we made this lower low and a pullback, this lower low, and now a very deep pullback, and now we are getting ready to drop. So these are my plan for this trade. It may work out, it may not work out, but I will update you when the next day starts. Alright guys, so a quick update. I have closed out my position on gold. I have decided that instead of me holding my gold position for the sell side, I found a better opportunity, and now I have entered a sell position on New Zealand US dollar for the sell side for the higher time frames. This is the overview of the current market situation of New Zealand US dollar from 1 hour time frame, and I am targeting at least 2.5 risk reward ratio from this trade. So it's the end of day 1 and I am now up around 1.75%. As I closed my gold position with around minus 1.0% loss, I entered into the sell position with 2% risk, and I was targeting at least 2.5 risk reward ratio from this trade as well. So here are the results of all the trades that I have done in the day 1. You can see my profit is now sitting at $7,000. I just closed my gold position for the sell side in around 1% loss, which is fine for me. And now I have entered a sell position on New Zealand US dollar, and this is from where I closed my position on gold from 15-minute time frame right at the circle area, and now I am in on the New Zealand US dollar, and I am expecting a major drop on Kiwi USD for the sell side from the higher time frames. So this is the quick update at the end of day 1. We will see how this trade will play out, and I will update you guys later on. So it's day 4, and here is my quick update on the trade that I did on New Zealand US dollar 2 days ago. I haven't took any trade for last 2 days, as the market, it has been very slow since the last 2 days. And today, as it is Friday, 10th of June 2022, and we are expecting a CPI report in around 2 hours from now. CPI data will be out, so we will see what will happen in our trade that I did on New Zealand US dollar. As you can see that it has been slowly going towards our take profit area. We did break this level of support, which was holding the market for so many times. We got rejected from that level, then we got rejected here. We did that again when I entered in the trade. We also got rejected. Market went up, but then we were able to break this level to the downside. And now the market, it has came towards that level to maybe retest it. But who knows what will happen when the CPI data will out. If we get positive numbers, then it means the US dollar will pick up a lot of strength, and I am keeping an eye on this data. It will be out around 2 hours and 15 minutes from now, and I will update you. I will show you what happens when we will get the results, and we will see how our trade will play out. About my gold trade that I closed in 1% loss, from here you can see the market, it even went higher than that, almost near to our stop loss, and then it has started to drop. So we are holding at this trend line, the support trend line, and I am expecting to see a break if we get positive CPI data. But if we do not get that, that means it will continue to range in this area, and we will see what happens on gold in the next week. But I am expecting a positive data. Maybe it will happen or maybe it will not. But if we get that, we are easily going to break these levels, and the gold, it will drop towards that 1810 mark. So we will see what happens. But here is the quick update. We are still in this New Zealand US dollar trade, and it's been around 4 days. I did not take any trades in last 2 days, so I decided that there is no need for me to make a video. But it is Friday now. We are expecting a CPI report in few hours, and we will see what happens. Alright guys, so it is end of day 7, and my trade on New Zealand US dollar for the short side is about to hit my take profit. I have closed this position already in a lot of profits. I am up around 4.25% overall on my $400,000 challenge account, which I am going to show you in a moment. But I wanted to show you the market condition right now. It is end of day 7, June 14th, 2022. I started this challenge around 7 days ago. The last update was on Friday before the CPI data came out. And when it came out, these were the numbers, and it really made the movement for the dollar's bull, and dollar started to pick up a lot of strength right after the CPI data got released. So the market made the movement in the same way like I was expecting it to do after the CPI data will release. So that is a very great thing for us. Our target is already met on New Zealand US dollar, and I have taken another position, but this time on gold for the sell side. Now gold, it really made a very strong movement after the CPI data could not break this level of sport, it made a strong movement to the upside. But there was a one thing, even though we made a strong movement to the upside, we could not break the levels of 1870s, and right after the market opened, market started dropping to the downside. So I waited until we cleared this level of demand or the support level, which really caused the market to make movements to the upside 2 times. And right after we cleared it, we went down, we retested it. I entered for the sell at this retest level, and now the market is going into my favor. So I am now going to show you my MT4, so you will know what is my account balance right now. So this is how my account balance and account equity looks like right now. We have made over $17,000 profit already in around 7 days of trading, and the running profits are more than $7,000 on gold. Now I am expecting to make around 4% from this trade, as I have risked 4% almost on gold short. As I know that it is going to be a huge winner, I know that it will make me profits, as I have traded this kind of pattern a lot of the time. So that is why I went a little bit higher with the risk, and this is one of my way that I like to use in order to complete the challenge every single time. I have made around 4.25% already, so I decided to maximize my risk a little bit, because I know that this trade will really help me make around 4 to 5% in a day or maybe in 2 days. So I will update you what will happen when it will either hit my take profit, or maybe there is a very little chance that it will go towards the upside. But most likely we are going to hit take profit on gold for the sell side in few hours or maybe in a day or 2 days. I will update you, I will show you the results. But as of now, we are sitting at around $423,000 equity. So if I am just to close this trade right now, it will be around 6% profits already on my $400,000 challenge. This is how I trade, and this is how everyone should trade, by controlling the risk on every single trade and always looking for a huge profits, always maximizing profits on every trade. So I will update you once it hits take profit or stop loss. So this is the end of day 7. Alright guys, it is day 10 and I am concluding this video, as we have made over $20,000 so far in our first 10 days of trading the $400,000 challenge from the Funded Trader program. Unfortunately, this trade on gold that I did on day 7, I had to close out this trade in approximately around 0.75%, which means that we made over $3,000 from this trade. After I took it, it started to go towards my take profit, but as we had this strong support level here, which was little higher than our targeted area, this area caused the market to move to the upside to retest this level of support which we broke to the downside. We retested it again and we started to go down after we got retested it one more time. But here is what happened afterwards. On Wednesday we had FOMC. So when FOMC released, dollar started to pick up a lot of strength and gold started to drop. So from this area, when the FOMC released, we started to gain a lot of movement to the downside, but 30 minutes right after the FOMC got released, the Federal Reserve Bank Chairman Powell, he started speaking, and when he was delivering a speech, it was more of a hawkish tone, and it really made the dollar to pick up weakness, even though we had a lot of positive numbers after the FOMC. So that was the reason, his speech, it was the reason which really made the movement on gold for the upside, but we could not again break this level right here, and we started to drop. When we were dropping, I started to see a pattern. I saw that we have been holding this spot trend line to the upside, and when we could not again break this level, and yesterday there was a news event which resulted in overall gold weakness, so I realized that there is no need for us to hold this trade anymore, and there is a high chance that we will simply just go to the upside and we will break this level of resistance that is holding the market to the downside many times. So after that news event, all pairs of US dollars started to pick a lot of weakness. So it was a very wise decision to close the gold trade at here in approximately $3,000 profit. This is how my account balance looks like. We have reached $20,000 out of $40,000 profit target in only 10 days, and we still have 25 remaining days in order to reach the $40,000 profit target. So there is a lot of time for us to make only $20,000 remaining, which is 5%. So I am not worried about anything. We have a lot of time, so there is no need to rush in order to meet the profit target objective. So I am wrapping this video right here. I am concluding it. as we have spent 10 days live trading, picking up trades, closing out, making some profits, losing some trades, and overall we were able to make 5% on a $400,000 account, which is $20,000 profit. Now there will be 1 or 2 more episodes of me becoming a 6-figure Fundy trader with the Fundy Trader. So make sure that you are a subscriber and press the bell icon so you will never miss any update. You will never miss that video when I will upload the second episode and then the third episode. So this is it from this video. Let me know in the comment section, what do you think about this trading style? Where do you think I need to be better in trading? I will answer to every single one of your question. I will reply to every single one of your comments. So let me know in the comments. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye for now. Peace.